Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky at L.T. Smith Stadium. This is the Conference USA opener for both of these teams. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. And the Hilltoppers kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Delaware's offense will get first crack at it today. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
How about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
And the Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Fires quickly. And he's knocked down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Hilltoppers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
To the air on 1st down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hicks.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole. getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Pulls it, fired, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Topper. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Running inside. It's Silver. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Grab behind the line. It's Humphreys. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He goes right back to the air. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. and the field goal unit is on the field. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Ellison. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Right back to the well. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Graves. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He's got it on the right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Graves. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Right on the money. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running inside. It's Hicks. Snowed under by the defense. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Right back to it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Hicks. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets rid of it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Here comes the heat. On target over the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Blue Hens line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It's caught. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's going to run it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking for a gap. It's Silver. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Great job by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays.
And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flowers. Could not make his way to the corner. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up 3rd down. Here's a heat. Caught. Made a defender miss. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to throw it again. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Silver. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Silver. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Hicks. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. There's some room. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. There he goes. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He
pulls it in down the sideline. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Blue Hens moving quickly to the line. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at North Carolina taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Tar Heels able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now over to your game inside LT Smith Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Allen. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The option, he'll keep it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Lofton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Running inside, it's Allen. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 2nd down coming up. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Humphries. Makes a grab, and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing.
There's a crease. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers want to move quickly. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Rides to the back. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this one is perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The run inside. It's Silver. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unleashes one. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He'll get rid of it. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Motion from the wideout. Got it behind the line. It's Graves. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Got it, looking for the 1st down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Silver. And he'll be brought down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Powers through the defender, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. we've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip and tuck affair. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Catches it at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Running inside, it's Silver. Not a lot of daylight, he gets one to the 32. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up. He's got his man across the middle. Stumbled to the ground. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Keeps it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Silver. Nice move there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Grabbed behind the line, it's Humphreys. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And the returner will be knocked down. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Wilson has it over the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll go right back to him. Makes it past the marker. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Blue Hens back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll do it himself. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Going with the counter play here. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead, but if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half, and I think that's the right decision.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Got a little grass. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Running inside, it's Silver, and they swarm him under. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll go right back to him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Oh, they're after him. And they got him. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.